Hey guys, Novaexplosion. Welcome back to more Symphonia Remastered. I'm level 102. We're in Dirk's house. Here we are. We're in the second disc of the game, which, in case you didn't play the GameCube version, it starts after you beat Forcestis. So, you know, let's make some good progress. We got a lot of side quests coming up to do, and then we just have a lot of main story stuff to take care of. Okay, here's Rain. I was wondering before where Rain was gonna be.
The problem is what to do now. We need to know how the two worlds were forced apart.
Rain, hold that thought. Hold that thought. I gotta crack open a cold one. Okay.
Before we can figure out a way to save them.
How the worlds were forced apart. I wonder about that too, but I also want to know why Yggdrasil split the world in two.
Don't you think it was to protect the Great Seed? To protect Martel?
But because the worlds were pulled apart, that phase thing got shifted. And the Great Seed became unstable, right? And that's not really protecting her. That's more like putting her in danger.
Lloyd, you manage to say something intelligent every now and then. You're absolutely right.
Every now and then? Jeez, that's harsh.
The who, why, and how. That's what we need to know.
Right now, all we know is who.
Maybe Yggdrasil just felt like it. Maybe he was having that kind of day and he just felt like, I'm gonna cut the world in two when I wake up on this fine morning. Who knows? I don't know what I'm doing here. I just wanted to double check we're still on Mania mode. And Colette, we saved you for last because you're the canonical waifu for Lloyd.
I'm sorry. I'm being a burden to you again, aren't I?
What are you talking about? You're the one that's suffering. Stop apologizing.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, that didn't last long.
I'm gonna save you, so just hang in there for a little while longer.
Thank you, Lloyd.
Oh, I thought we had like a full cutscene with Colette.
Lloyd, I'm sorry.
What are you talking?
This is the same thing.
I'm
I think we have to talk to Dirk, right? I thought you got like a full cutscene with Colette here. Must be remembering wrong. Or maybe I'm thinking of the start of the game? Yeah, I'm ready to rest. Yeah. What are we gonna do now? Let's go see Altessa for Colette. Yeah, regardless of whether or not we trust Kratos' words, we better return to Tetheala for now. Can we trust him, though? We don't have any other leads. All we can do is keep on going. Can I go talk to Dirk? Because I think... Oh, we never saw the Cursed Sword Nebulum skit. The Cursed Sword of Nebulum. It gives me chills just looking at it. It's really admirable of Abyssian to collect and seal these. Huh? What's wrong, Persea? There's a disturbing sound. Can you hear it? Can't you hear it? No, I don't hear anything. If Colette can't hear it, it must be your imagination. I suppose you're right. It must just be my ears. Time to get those checked, girl. We could probably do some stuff with the figurines, as someone told me. It's you, Lloyd. What brings you here? Someone gave me this. I'd like you to help me. Alright, let me tell you about it. Or tell me about it, words. I know a bit about setting up a figurine book. Alright, let's give it a try. Thanks, Dad. But I won't make any guarantees about the end result, you understand? I'm gonna project your thoughts onto these pellets and engrave them. Yeah, it's fine. I'll set things up in the stove. If you want me to process some pellets, just call me. I'll write the details down in the paper, so read it, alright? Okay. Yes. I've never done this before in my Symphonia, like, ever. Didn't even know this existed. Apparently it only existed in the remastered version, so like the PS2 version, which was eventually localized. Let's start with 3. I don't know how many I have. We're gonna try this. Wait, I just used rare pellets. Yeah, I need you to do some pellet processing. Sure, just a minute. It's done. Figurines added to the figurine book. Okay, but like, what did that do? When I heard of we got a fairy ring? Since when? Oh, I got Harley. Janet. Okay, but like, what's the purpose of this? Ah, whatever. Probably just a collector thing. Is it my fault? Is it my fault? Do you mean Colette? If I hadn't made that key crest, Colette wouldn't have wound up like this. And instead, she would still have no heart. No, if you hadn't saved her, Colette would have been killed by Crucius. Yeah, that's true. As a tool for Martel's resurrection. Also true. Well, that's true, but I don't want there to be any sacrifices. I don't want anyone to suffer. Ah, who said those words, I wonder? That way of thinking is not wrong. But you must deal with the frustration of the fact that sometimes you're forced to make a choice. Okay. Lloyd, take responsibility for the choices you've made. Yeah, that's what makes you mature. You're too harsh, Professor. She's just being, like, realistic. The reason I say harsh things is that I believe you'll overcome them. Yeah, okay. You're strong, Lloyd. He sure is. I don't think Sword Dancer 3 is available now. I think we have to wait till... I don't remember when. It's probably after the Tower of Salvation? I'm gonna check right now, but I don't think he's available. I think that the Sword Dancer becomes available, like, after the second or the third Salvation Tower visit. He's located here, though, when he is available. I think he's just, like, right here, so we have to wait a little bit longer. It's pretty late into the game, and we are getting close to the end, but, like, it's, like, really late game, like, the very end. Practically, like, before Torrent Forest, I believe. Alright, where am I going? We could go to Lewin and get some donations done. I feel like that'd be a good idea. Because I would like to restore Lewin in this playthrough. It's not too difficult. No, land. Lloyd, please. Land at Lewin. Thank you. Alright, Pietro, I got more money for you. Still don't have the amount of money I want, but you know. Slowly but surely getting to where I want to be. Everyone, welcome back. As you can see, the restoration of the city is rather... I don't really know how much I have to donate here. We're gonna donate that much. Thank you, we'll make you use of the money. I donate, like, more. Give me another 10,000. Yeah, we're at 29,000 gold, that's fine. I don't know if anything really changes, but we shall take a look. Oh yeah, City of Rebirth. City of Rebirth. Name of the best Final Fantasy game to ever exist. What do you think? A lot better, huh? Sure is. You're getting there slowly but surely. What should we do about this bridge? We're gonna come back here later when we have more gold. We're getting Lewin complete in this game. Now we can go the Tefe. Oh, we should actually go do the dogs. I think Asalia has like 2 dogs we don't have. And then we also have like the House of Salvation, I think? I'm gonna be honest, I kind of lost track of the dogs, but I think as long as we got the ones in Ozette, we're fine. Because the Ozette ones are missable because it gets burned down. I think also Palmacostas are missable? There's another town that has missable dogs, I don't remember though. Hey, Buns! And there should be one more in Asalia here. I don't think there's a way to keep track of dogs, so we're gonna have to do it the long and tedious way of like, hey, go and check and see which ones you got. Which isn't ideal, but it's the only option. I mean, all we get is a title. Which you do need for the plat, and also just you need to get all titles, but still. It's not like the biggest deal in the world. Probably a title I'm not really gonna use. It's not really an outfit. Colette, is your body okay? Yes, I'm sorry to worry you. I see. That's good then. I wonder if... Huh? If this is a punishment because I quit the world regeneration. Nonsense, you suffered through that all by yourself. How can anyone want to punish that? Thanks, Lloyd. Naming the dogs is also a fun thing to do. Just, I don't know. It's just a fun thing to do while you're exploring the world. It gives you like a little thing to do while you're exploring, and you get to see like Colette naming a dog. It's just a nice little thing to do. I most definitely got the dog lover title in my original playthrough. Right, there might only be one in this area. I think there might be some in the House of Salvation we missed. Hey, what's up, Yokai? Welcome. I'm assuming that message was supposed to be a bunch of emotes. Because it came out as gibberish, but I assume that was not intentional. House of Salvation. Or a dog here. Already got Kitty. Why'd you name that one Kitty? Did I ever get the ones in Altamira? I'm trying to think. Oh, you know what? Exire has dogs, doesn't it? We've never been to Exire yet. That place has dogs. We're also gonna have to go to Exire. This is like one of the only missable things in Symphonia. We're gonna have to go to Exire before the final dungeon. There's a scene that takes... Oh, Triet Ruins was destroyed, dang. We're gonna have to go to Exire before the final dungeon. There's a scene that takes place there that you can't do if you wait too long. If you wait till, like, the end of the game. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, if I want to go to Exire, like, right now. I might just want to go to Tessa's house first. And we also have to do the Kratos Gathering scene should be coming up. Let's go to Tessa's house. Let's just move on the story for a bit. I think we're fine. There's a side quest that opens up after a little bit of the story, so we should just wait till that period and then we can do everything. Take me to Tessa's house. There's the Tower of Salvation. We're really close to the tower. There are 2 more visits to the tower. We'll probably get to the next one today. Obviously not going to get to the final one, but we'll get to the next visit, I imagine, in today's stream. Maybe? Potentially? I don't see how we won't. We're actually closer to the end than I realize. This next part of the game, like, it's not to be underestimated, but at the same time, like, we're actually closer than I realize we are. But also, we have, like, some side quests to do, but that's not going to add too much time. If you're back here in Tatheala, then the world must be. Actually. I see, so that's what caused the massive earthquake the other day. Was there damage on this side too? It seems that the regions were not greatly affected, but... There were landslides and falling rocks in the area, and because of that, Mythos was... Hey Mythos, what happened? You're hurt. It's okay. I'm fine now. Did you see the boulders outside? The other day, there was a massive earthquake, and the boulders fell toward me. Mythos saved me, but he was hurt instead. I see. I'm glad you're safe. Yeah, and that's really impressive the way you protected Tabitha like that, Mythos. You saved us before, too. You're a really nice guy, Mythos. Mythos. Not really. Mythos is a kind person. Yeah, this'll make Mythos blush. Yeah, he helped us find Rain when she disappeared, too. You're awesome, Mythos. Thank you. A nice guy, huh? Regarding Colette's illness, it's most likely chronic Angelus Crystallis Inefficium. What a name. Chronic Angelus. Just call it Chronic Angelus, which is what Lloyd did. Rejection of the crystal is said to occur in out of every 1,000,000 people. But I've heard that knowledge of the cure was lost long ago. If you could find records from the ancient war, then perhaps. So it all comes back to the ancient war, doesn't it always? But where do we go to find the records of it? There's an archive building in Cyback that's dedicated to the history of Mythos. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I've heard of that. Yes, I do know about that. An archive building. I wonder if it'll be of any use to us. If you like, I could show you around. Yeah, that'd be great. You just want to go with Mythos. Well, I guess an archive building will be safe enough. Sure, let's go together. Okay. We did craft I did try the figurine thing. I'm not sure if I'm missing something with it, but it didn't give me, like, a list of figurines. Instead, it's like, hey, allocate a certain amount of pellets, and the figurines are made? I did try it, though, yeah. I'm not really sure what the purpose of it is, other than maybe collecting things. It might be involved for a trophy, maybe. I'm truly grateful to Mythos, but I was under the impression I'd be able to, like, choose the figurines I make, but it turns out it just gives you figurines, and I'm kind of like, maybe we'll make more use of it, but, like, I don't really see the purpose of it. Welcome back, everyone. Mythos here. What's this? A flute made from linkite nut. We'd like you to have it, but it was our fault that the memento of your sister was broken. Thank you. It may not be the same as your sister's flute. No, don't worry about it. Your feelings are enough. I'm so happy. I mean, the linkite tree is supposed to be extinct. You sure know a lot of stuff, Mythos. You even knew about the linkite tree. Yeah, really. I wish you could come along with us instead of Lloyd. Dang! Wait, this sell me out, Genus. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? If there's anything I can do for you, I will. Come talk to me anytime. You got it. Thanks, Mythos. I think there's a side quest involving Mythos, but it can't be done until after Cyback, which is where we're going now. Mythos is a brave child. There are not many who have risked themselves to save another. It's random. That's annoying. I'm not sure if it's random, but it kind of gave me the impression that it's random. See, I was expecting something kind of like the Graces dolls, because in Tales of Graces, you can get these dolls, and the dolls transform a character to another one. So if you get like Richard's doll, you can make any character Richard. So ideally, you can have like 4 Richards, 4 Huberts, 4 Sharias, etc. I wasn't expecting Symphonia to have those dolls, but I was expecting it to be more like Graces in like you can choose what you get, you know? Like you get a bunch of materials and like a list of all the figurines you can make. It's just like, instead it's like, hey, how many pellets do you want to put in? And it just gave me some figurines. So, I don't know if it's random or not. It probably is. There's probably a certain allocation to get like figurines of the characters I care. Like the main characters. If I were to get the figurines, I'd want to get the figurines of the main cast, but like, I don't know. It seems too random to want to bother with. I probably am better off just ignoring it. It was good to like show off once, but it doesn't seem like something I really care about, to be honest. Materials pertaining to Mythos and his companions are on display in the area. Hey, take a look at this. What's up? One of Mythos' companions was afflicted with a disease that crystallizes the body. That sounds the same as Colette. Colette's sick? Yeah, a little. What happened to that person? It seems it was cured. And there is a way to cure it, just as Altessa said. I hope the technique hasn't been lost. So, what's the cure? It says a unicorn saved the maiden. Is that the unicorn horn that we got in Lake Umasi? You mean the one that Rain used to learn new healing arts? Zelos, you weren't there for that. If so, then we already know that those healing arts can't help Colette. I wonder if the unicorn itself is necessary. Now that you mention it, the unicorn did say he lived for healing Martel's sickness or something like that. It's just as Kratos said. Remember the unicorn's words. I wonder who Kratos really is, the best character. What are you talking about? He's a traitor. But he's great. What are you gonna do if you trust him and wind up regretting it? Okay, this clearly this relates to affinity. Obviously, I trust Kratos. Yeah. Lloyd, you're strong. You think so? You can trust someone who's betrayed you once. That's amazing. He feels special. His eyes don't feel hostile when he looks at me. I envy you, Lloyd. I wish I could be like you. Oh no, you don't want that. If you become like Lloyd, you turn into an idiot. I mean, like, you're not wrong, Genus. Hey, Genus. Yeah, I really envy you. But how can we find more information on the Karlan War? I've heard that the royal family has compiled and stored most of the materials concerning Mythos in the Karlan War. During the Karlan War, Mythos did have various interactions with the rulers. So it's Meltokio then, but the Pope will be breathing down our necks. It's dangerous. We don't have the luxury of complaining about that now. Yeah, we'll head for Meltokio, but you should go back, Mythos. Anyway, we'll take Mythos back and... It's fine, I can go back myself. But it's fine, don't you need to hurry? And you're gonna be infiltrating the castle, right? So be careful. Yeah, okay then. Let's go, guys. They really all believe him? Yeah, sorry, Zelos. I prefer Kratos to you. I mean, Zelos is still good, but I like Kratos more. Kratos is my favorite character in this game. Like, the thing is, like, Symphonia's cast, I don't hate a single character, but the thing is, Kratos, like, I like Kratos a lot more than every other character in the game. Not to say they're all bad, I like them all, but, like, Kratos, like, heavily outweighs everyone. My second favorite character, who's probably Regal, is a considerable margin away from Kratos. Symphonia is like one like super standout character, like my favorite character in all the franchise. One of them is Kratos. The others are good, but they don't even come close.